I'm not sure what this is a picture of, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Hello, you frickin' tube. How is everyone today? I'm the First Giant, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Now, today is going to be a bit of a lazy stream, and I'm thinking we may have to restart this island from the beginning. I think this might be the first time we've restarted it, or maybe the second. I'm not entirely sure. But I think the best way to go about this is to put in something even more big ticket than we had before. I know it says big ticket dinosaurs, and maybe we have to put in the Indominus Rex or something. So the only problem is that I don't have a lot of money, and this pen I'm pretty sure is not big enough for the Indominus. Oh. Not exactly sure how to go about doing that. Now, maybe we can make some money by getting rid of this pen. I don't know. But, as you can see, it's a bit of another one of those lazy streams today. But, so, and it's probably going to be shorter because it's later at night. And, you know, lazy streams I usually keep shorter. So, yeah, I guess we get going on that. Unfortunately, because we have actually put a lot of work into this island before we hit the point where of mass failure. So, but I guess we'll see what we can do. Anyway, let's get this island restarted here. Again, it's unfortunate, disappointing, and I've hated it every time I've had to restart an island, but I kind of had to for every island so far. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, let's
Nothing about this island
do that.
feels right. And my instincts
Oh, never mind.
are
This
usually
is the
pretty accurate.
second time that we've started this island.
I'm not sure
Oh
what they
well.
were up to on this island, but
What have
it
we got
certainly
here?
doesn't scream tourist attraction to me. You're gonna
Expedition
have your
Center. We
work cut
don't
out for
need
you here.
that.
Restricted building
Muscle
space and high
Center.
power upkeep will see to that. I'd recommend investing in some big
Mm-hmm.
ticket dinosaurs, but they don't come without
Yeah. So I think
complications
if
of their
we
own.
were to, I wanna,
You
I
can't confine
think.
nature this way because nature adapts. It searches for weaknesses, it finds them and exploits them, not sometimes, all times. This island is worlds away from
Yeah, I was gonna say
Hammond's
we can
dinosaur
definitely do this.
paradise. And if things go wrong here, worlds away is the best place to be.
We can definitely sell a lot of these things and make some money off of them, so I think that's what we'll do. And I'm gonna continue to do this. Um, just and well, we can worry about doing this. Um, we can worry about putting this stuff back in after. Um, so I'm just gonna do this because again, it gives us a lot of money back for selling all of these things, and that should help us maybe do our what we want over on the other spot. Um, so I'm gonna have to leave that road in. It looks like. Okay. let me put that road back in then. There we go. Now, I do actually have to put the power lines back in as well, unfortunately. Because that helps with that, and I have to put the path here back in for now. If I remember correctly, I did have to readjust that way that path was set up. But for now, I'm just going to do it like this. And then what we want to do is we want to I guess build a we want to I guess build the what is this? That's a gate. The wall. Well, I'm gonna put in the way that we did it before. I am gonna do that for the Hammond thing. I think if I can afford to. That's probably the best way to do this is to put it the Hammond Research Lab over here the way that we did, and then build the cheapest fence available on here, and then oh yeah, it lies to us as to where we can go and where we can't go. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. It's like, yeah, hey, this is outside, and then I'm like, yeah, hey, no, it's not, and then the game's like, yeah, hey, but it is, and I'm like, well, whatever, you know what, game, do whatever you want. I'm good with whatever it is you want to do. There we go. Now, oh yeah, I gotta power it up with a thing. So, again, I guess potentially cut this area in half. And half of it can be one dinosaur, and half of it can be the other dinosaur. We'll put the path right down the middle. I'm going to put a little bit more on that side. We can have it over here now, and then that gives us some room to do other things in that space or whatever. And then for as far as this, connect it up to there. I just, like, I don't think I can afford to, but I just want to see when it comes to putting in a hotel, whether or not, okay, it will fit in that spot that we had it in before. That's good. Good to know that. In fact, it'll fit even better now. Might mean I can put in 2 hotels. For now, I'm not going to put it in. We're going to build the enclosure here. Oh, wonderful. Enclosure. So I'm going to start out by putting... Well, let's decide where we want the edge to come to. And I assume I have to kind of put the bigger, more awesome fences. I say let's go from this corner. And then that allows us to put some other stuff over in this space here. But yeah, let's go from this corner over to this corner. Oh, I can fit that. That can go across there. That's cool. Good. Awesome. Alrighty. Okay. Let's, before we finish doing that, let's go up here. I need a substation. I mean, potentially I could just put in the small ones over here. So we'll just do that. Oh, that has to, I think that, well, I guess the Jeep doesn't have to be able to get in there. So, put this as close over here as we can. Why won't this rotate? It would before, but it won't now? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, let's do that. Here we go. Will it connect onto? There we go. Powered. Okay, what do we got?
World, and this place makes it more dangerous. This contract can help us with security here.
I'm not gonna accept that one. Anyway, let's see if I can. I don't. That's the thing. I'm not sure if I can afford to put in Dominus Rex, but that would be the ideal one to put in. Although maybe if it wasn't, maybe if we got rid of all the upgrades that I have on it, that would help somewhat. What can I get? Is there anything over here I can still get rid of? Oh, that's right. We don't need either of these buildings. So that, I can get rid of them for now. They... Here we go. Again, this is somewhat going to put us into debt. That didn't help. Oh boy. That's not going to work, is it? Can we make ourselves a lot enough money by bringing this out? No, I don't think we can. Unfortunately, we can't. Potential, like I could try to get it down so that it's just cheap enough to do. Oh, hey. No, we don't want to do things like that. That makes it more expensive. What is the cost? Let's do those, okay. And then do that. Because that's going to help make us some money. Although, if we spend too much money building the pen for it, we may still have some issues. But here's hoping. I don't know if it needs this much space, which I kind of am a little bit concerned that it doesn't, and then I'm, wasting a lot of resources making... Shoot. Shoot. Expensive. Not making any money now because apparently people don't want to pay for... Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, apparently people don't want to pay to see the dinosaur being made. But potentially when the dinosaur is ready... Oh yeah, it takes too long to be ready. Oh, we've messed this up already, guys. Once again, I failed to remember how, or to realize how expensive things are. And so, what can I do to make this better? There's nothing I can sell. We might have to, do we have to restart the island again? Is there any way I can do this that makes it cheap enough for me to... And maybe... If we wait, if it finishes, like if it completes successfully, maybe we can... if it fails, we definitely got to restart again. If it completes, potentially, It can be our money maker. Maybe? Because right now, nothing we can do is going to work. I have no idea how to do this island. I thought the other island was an issue, but I have no idea how to do this island without going into debt. And I continue to have this issue. And I wonder if it would be wise to try and put the Indominus into the preset enclosure temporarily when we restart. And then try and make back the money and move the Indominus when we have to because it becomes unhappy. Once we can afford to move it. Because otherwise, I really don't know what can be done to make the money for the park. These things are unfortunate. By the way, guys, sorry about the person talking in the background or the noise you may have heard in the background a few minutes ago. They didn't realize I was streaming. Yeah, again, I guess the only thing we can really do is sit here and wait and see what happens. Just let it chug along and hope that it makes it. Resilience. Does this sound like elevator music or the type of music you get when you are on hold for something at a business? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Friend was telling me the other day that the type that you often, if you call in, say for example, if you call Sony PlayStation customer service line, you actually, the music that they play when you're on hold is from some of their different exclusives, like from The Last of Us. So that's pretty neat. You're going very far into debt, but hopefully, here's hoping that this is the way, or this is going to help us get out of debt. Otherwise, I'm going to have to restart the island again. At this point, like, it's sort of par for the course to just continuously restart the island over and over and over again. If you've been Again, I have a lot of channel maintenance to do, so none of these videos are in a playlist, and they should be, and I should start to make a lot more playlists and whatnot. If you've been watching this game from the beginning, though, you'll know that when I started it off with, like, even the opening credits for the game, the first stream, which starts off, interestingly enough, with the actual Universal Pictures logo the same way that it would before a film. Obviously, like, the Jurassic franchise is a Universal property. So I thought that was interesting, and so I guess the rest of these episodes have almost been like watching a movie, except for in small chunks. Not really, but... And obviously, I should be worried about maybe getting copyright from that, but I am not, like, I'm not sponsored by Universal or anything to do this video, so I more so played it because I thought it was pretty awesome that they actually put that in there. Instead of some games, sometimes when you get games made by or associated with a Universal property, all you get is a little, Universal Studios logo at the, on a screen up with a bunch of other things in the opening credits or whatever of the game that is similar to the one that you see at the bottom of the credits on films made by Universal. It's just like black and white on a black background. And with a couple of other logos that the game was made by, so anyway, here's hoping that this is going to help us, as long as the Dominus doesn't try to break out immediately right away, which it probably will, unfortunately. It says 100%, but it's not actually ready for a few minutes, or for another second. Anyway. We currently have nothing for it to eat. It needs forest and grasslands. It's going to be thirsty really fast as well, unfortunately.
Here's a chance to really prove yourself.
I'm not going to take on that. I can't even afford to put food in for it, so... There you know. The Indominus, if it breaks out again, that's the end. We've got to restart. Which it probably will break out. I'm also surprised to see that it's only half a star. So, maybe it's not the way to go. Comfort's not looking good. It's probably going to break out very soon. I want to see if you've got this weaker fence. Will it break out in like one hit? Yep. Really did nothing. Okay, I guess we're restarting. Again. Wow, I'm surprised to see there's actually guests coming out here. Anyway, I guess we're restarting. Because there's no way to salvage this right now. So my other option, I guess, is to put the Indominus.
I'm not sure what they were up to on this island, but it certainly doesn't scream tourist attraction to me. You're gonna have your work cut out for you here. Restricted building space and high power upkeep will see to that. I'd recommend investing in some big-ticket dinosaurs, but they don't come without complications of their own.
You can't confine nature this way, because nature adapts. It
Again,
searches for weaknesses, it finds them, and exploits them, not sometimes, all times. This island is worlds away from Hammond's dinosaur paradise. And if things go wrong here, worlds away is the best place to be.
again, I kind of wonder if we should, as I was saying before, kind of wonder if we should maybe start out by trying to put the Indominus in this small little cage, see if we can make money off of it first, and then build up and improve. Otherwise, I don't know what we can do. So let's start doing that then. We'll try to put the Indominus in there. I wish I could have more upgrades on it, but obviously I can't because I can't afford to. Although I still have a lot more money than I thought I would, but we should probably use that immediately right away to put into feeding the Indominus. Now, again, if we're going to put the Indominus in here, I might end up making changes to the size of this cage at some point. The way that I had originally intended to. I mean, we can even go out into this corner. For now. What do we got? We got 2 gates on here. Yes, we do. I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to get rid of the second one over here. Because we'll probably end up also expanding into this, like out this way like we did before. But I want to see if maybe that is the way to go when it comes to making money. And what I want to do I kind of want to make this cage the big one to begin with. Although it would be better to wait until we see where we have to in order to do that. Because I'm going to obviously have to move this, but I have to wait till the Indominus is ready before I can do that. We're going to attempt this several different ways with several different sort of plans as to how to do it. And we'll end up seeing, I guess, which one works best. Right now I'm also going to shut this off because it costs too much to refill it when we don't need to. And I'm going to try and put, I can't put grass in. I can't put trees over here, so what I think we'll do, we'll get rid of those trees there. I know that this is costing me somewhat as well, unfortunately. Probably going to move the water at some point, but let's start out by putting the forest over here in this corner. Leave the water there like that. Hopefully that's enough forest for the Indominus. That's unfortunate. Anyway. So yeah, we'll kind of let this happen, I guess. I'm probably going to move this section of path that's here so that it's like the way that I did it before. Have room for the hotels. But I think this is more about waiting and seeing what ends up happening right now. Again, I kind of probably want to have a second viewing platform. Once the Indominus is in this pen. And we can definitely try to change and move the pen around itself. At some point, once we figure out, like, once we get things situated differently. I kind of wish I could have done one of these with the upgrades that we had, but I don't think I was going to have enough for that, no matter how we looked at it or changed things. I love the giant gate. It's very awesome. Oh, they tell you which island you're on. Oh, that's pretty neat. Right, as of right now, we're losing money, unfortunately, because there's nothing making us money. And we still have to run all these things. So. But I'm gonna try to move things around and figure out stuff in the near as soon as possible. I guess we'll just kind of like I did before. I guess we'll just kind of wait and watch for the Indominus to be ready. Hoping the Indominus is big ticket enough for this stupid thing. Probably the Rex is the next one we need to work on putting in. I'm not going to edit the Rex again because I like it the way it is. Like it's the thing that makes us the most money. Again, though, here's hoping we can improve the Indominus's comfort level if it seems to be uncomfortable before it gets to the point where it decides to break out. Especially since I can't afford to put in a ACU or a Ranger team, which is probably the two most important buildings to put in and need to be at the end. They need to probably be put in as soon as possible. But you don't make money off of them, or not a lot of money at least. I think you do make some money off of them, but it's the dinosaurs that really, attract the guests and make the money. Again, I don't know how to do this island. They tell you need to have big ticket dinosaurs, but I can't afford to put the big ticket dinosaurs on the island. If I could transfer them from other islands, I would. That would be, like, awesome. Again, though, guys, I am starting to get a little bit tired of this game. So I think we'll move. I think we'll take a break from this in a couple of weeks or so. Move on to something else. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet because I actually have a surprise for you guys. It's actually going to be the next game. But we will, I guess, wait and see what ends up happening. Again, we've already gone a lot into debt waiting for this thing to be ready. I'm wondering if this is the way to go. I'm starting to think that maybe it's not. However, I don't know what is. Again, you have to have a large moneymaker. I'm not going to watch it come out again. We're just going to kind of watch it, see what happens. Use the expedition center to... No. I need a contract that applies to right now. Let's activate these again. Oh, that's a star and a third of a star when there's something for them to actually, a viewing platform for them to actually see it from. So that's awesome. See if that starts to make us some money then, I guess. Got a little pond. It's okay. Let's see what needs it wants. Grasslands, which tells me there's not enough space in this enclosure. Is that what it means by grasslands? As soon as they can see it, it makes a lot more money than when they can't, or it makes more popularity and eventually more money than when they can't see it, I guess. That makes sense. It needs grasslands. Perhaps the way to give it grasslands would be to expand the thing up here, if I now have enough money to do that. Slowly, at least. If that can help it make some money, hopefully, before it becomes, or if that can make enough money, hopefully, before it becomes too uncomfortable. No. It's uncomfortable. Wonderful. And it's trying to escape. Which I cannot deal with. Because I don't have any way to solve that problem if it does escape. And it's broken out. And there goes all our money! Great. Alright. Let's see if we can get an ACU center in here quick. No. We cannot. Unfortunately, for the guests, we cannot get an ACU center in here. Great. Wonderful. Still can't afford one. I hate this game. I really hate this game. No, there's clearly no way of supporting like that. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. If anyone knows how to do this properly, this island, wait till this stream becomes a video, and write it in, and please come back and write in the comments what you think I should do. Because that's the only way I'll remember. For now, we've failed yet again, and I don't want to restart again, so that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please share with a friend, and don't forget to click the notification button. Really sorry that I didn't make any progress on this stream, guys, but anyway, may the power of the Holy Spirit be with you always, and that'll be all.